Ever feel like your prospects put up walls the second they sense you're selling? Imagine breaking through those walls, building trust, creating connection, and closing more deals without sounding pushy. Let's talk about how. Here's the thing, the top producers in this industry aren't just selling policies. They're building relationships. They've mastered the art of making customers feel heard, understood, and empowered. And I'm here to tell you, you can too. I've seen agents double their close rates simply by shifting from sales mode to a genuine consultative approach. And by the end of this video, you'll have 3 powerful tools to connect with your prospects on a much deeper level. These tools not only gonna help you close more deals, but will also leave your customers feeling great about the decision they made to work with you. So let's dive in. Tool number 1, genuine curiosity. And I mean real curiosity. I call this the real questions only approach because it's about asking meaningful questions that show you truly care. Here's the problem. As salespeople, when we're focused on closing the sale, we tend to ask only surface level questions and they come off as transactional and salesy, and customers, they pick up on that. So here's the fix. Shift to asking questions that dig deeper. Questions like, tell me what's important to you when it comes to protecting your family. What peace of mind look like for you in this situation with the right coverage? These questions, they're not about selling, they're about understanding. And when you're genuinely curious, your customer's gonna feel it. They'll start to open up, and that is when real connection happens. So here's a pro tip. Be an active listener. Don't just sit and wait for your opportunity to speak. Pay attention to their tone, their words, and most importantly, their concerns. This isn't just good for business, it's good for building trust. Tool number 2, empathy. You need to be willing to meet the customer where they are. Empathy isn't just saying, I understand. It's about showing your customer that you truly get where they're coming from. This is where emotional insight questioning comes into play. So here's how it works. Let's say your prospect says, I'm overwhelmed by all of the options out there and all of the phone calls that I keep getting. Instead of diving into a solution, meet them where they are emotionally. Say something like, sorry to hear that. It sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while. Out of curiosity, what would it mean to have all of this handled once and for all so you don't have to worry about it? See, this does 2 things. First, it validates their feelings. Second, it gets them imagining the relief of having a solution in place. That's the power of empathy. It creates a bridge between where they are now and where they want to be. So here's a pro tip for you. Empathy isn't about agreeing with everything that the customer says. It's about understanding their perspective. Because when they feel understood, they'll trust you to guide them forward. Tool number 3 is guiding, not selling. See, this final tool is a mental shift. Stop thinking about selling and start thinking about guiding. Your job isn't to push a product. It's to help your customer make the decision that is best for them and their life. So here's an example for you. When a prospect asks, is this the best coverage for me? Don't say yes, absolutely. Instead, respond with, it's a great question. Let's explore what best looks like for you. What would give you the most confidence in this decision? This approach puts them in the driver's seat, which is exactly where they want to be. People don't like to be sold to, but they love being guided to a decision they feel confident about. So here's a pro tip for you. Be patient. Guiding means letting them come to the conclusion on their own with your help. The more control they feel, the more likely they are to say yes. When you use these tools, you're not just closing deals, you're building relationships that lead to trust, referrals, and repeat business. If you're ready to take your sales approach to the next level, hit that like button and subscribe to join Ignite Nation. And drop a comment below about which tool you're excited to try first. Let's keep this conversation going, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay curious, stay empathetic, and go guide your customers to success.